Hey everybody! Happy Wednesday! Stephanie Young here. This is part 43, I guess, of my current Fable 2 replay for stroke recovery series. If you don't know who I am, my name is Stephanie Young and I'm a very strong Christian believer. 35 years old. An avid video game player for most of my life, mostly console video games, and a survivor of several strokes that were brought on by a rare cerebrovascular disease called Moya disease. It all started when in 2016, when I had my first minor stroke. It mainly affected my non-dominant right hand at the time, which I was able to recover pretty quickly, about 3 months time, mostly through video game playing on my Xbox 360 console, playing games like the Fable games and Fable 2 and 3. I played a little Fable 1. I don't like Fable 1 though, because it's too difficult for me, and I never get past the first quest, one of the first quests, which is where you go to the gypsy camp to meet Teresa, who is in this game, by the way. But I did a little occupational therapy, but I didn't do it long enough to get the dexterity I needed in my right hand in 2016. But that's why video games were what brought it back 100%. But in 2019, I had a series of massive strokes, which took my once dominant left hand from me. I was an artist. If you've seen my work on DeviantArt and Newgrounds and other websites, I went by the alias Jesse Smith, JESSISMITH. Just Jesse Smith, one word. And that was my online pen name or alias or persona, I guess people call them. They have things called personas, and I had a few of those. I mean, three or four personas. They changed over the years. Had a Lion King one I called Kakoi. Had another Lion King one I called Nikao, and then I had a cartoon lynx named Sashi. She was one of my personas, because I am big into anthropomorphism, or anthropomorphic things, so I like Khajiits and the Elder Scrolls. I created my own anthropomorphic race for Realms of Tokala, which I will show you tomorrow. Yeah, in 2019 I had the series of massive strokes, which took my once dominant left hand from me. Also took most of my artistic skills and talents, my logic processing my brain. I can no longer do things like compose music anymore, or draw or write very much. I used to be a singer, and I lost most of my speech processing. Anyway, I'm gonna wish my dad a happy birthday. Today is his birthday. He'll be 56, I believe. He's 56 today. My dad. It's happy birthday, Dad. But also tonight's Bible study night. But yeah, I was saying, I made an anthropomorphic race for my allegorical fantasy role-playing project, which I'm still in desperate need of as many people to help me as possible. It's called Realms of Tokala, if I haven't said it enough times already. It takes place in an allegorical world similar to Narnia. The Aslan character, Aslan is 5 letters like Jesus, because Aslan represents Jesus in Narnia. So I kept the Aslan Jesus type character at 5 letters. His name is Tokus, and it's going to be geared towards young people who will play as young people, being young adults, because it's older young people. like older teenagers, like 18 plus, and just young adults, early 20s maybe. It has violence in it, and has a little drinking, has blood. I don't want a whole lot of gore, but it's gonna be pretty intense stuff. But there's one thing is that it's gonna have the Fable games. One thing it's not gonna have that the Fable games do is the ability to be evil. And the player plays a hero character called the Steward who helps Tokus in his fight against the evil dark demon lord named Drakarius and his army of the Drakarius' army of minions named called Drakar. And I've made a couple of races for my friends. I've made the Murtani race, which are these elf nymph people. Really cute, like little cute children, and the Tokalas race. Because Tokala, when I found out Tokala means fox in Native American names, had to revolve it around foxes. Yeah, I made the Tokalas race. They're the anthropomorphic fox people I was talking about. Those are the two races I made. I helped make one race. I call them the Salvani. They're the desert people. They have red hair. Usually purple eyes. I changed the eye colors a little bit. I changed it to like brightly colored, unusual eye colors, like a topaz and a opal maybe. Not people usually don't have eyes that are that dark, deep blue like opal or lapis lazuli or kind of sapphire. Also have like yellow, red, just really otherworldly eye colors, bright, but they're bright eye colors. Teal, aquamarine. Essentially, you can give them any eye color because it's going to be fully customizable. But all the other races, you can change their eye color too. Also, a race I call the Pale Guardians. My friend came up with that. They're a manufactured race that they have translucent skin. You can see the veins underneath it, and they were manufactured by an ancient race of I guess elves, kind of elven race. Another person said they should be called Eidolons, the creators. They're like the what they call it, Valar, I guess. I think they're called the Valar in the Lord of the Rings universe. Middle Earth, the Valar, I think, are the original creators. They created the dwarf people and the Ents and all those. They're the creators. And anyway, getting back to the point. Yeah, 2019, I lost a whole lot of stuff. I lost not only my speech processing, and I lost my short-term memory. I lost over 60% of the vision in both my eyes. And let's get back to the game. I was just seeing if you can hear me talk. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna go back here. Fable 2. And I'm just probably gonna try my best to get past that horrible barrier. I'm gonna ask John, my husband. He goes by Super Hamster 236 on this thing here. Super Hamster 236. This is Xbox name. Another thing that Realms of Tokala will not have is sexual content it'll have and really no language. But there will be little alcohol, little no language though. I mean, no really bad language. I don't want bad language. As Lord of the Rings, and The Hobbit, those movies, those did very well without really bad language in them. A lot of good movies, the Narnia movies, they didn't have a lot of language. Hardly any language at all. Maybe no language. And they still turned out to be good movies. Yeah, Lord of the Rings, they had blood and violence in them, but it was all benevolent violence. The heroes, they were on a quest for good, to rid the world of evil. And same with the Chronicles of Narnia movies. Let's see, let's get started on this. I told you a lot of the stuff I lost, my deficits and things, my reflexes and all that, I lost that. A lot of my common sense was thrown out the window too. I mean, I never had much common sense to begin with, but just to insane levels, like how my common sense was when I was like 11. That's where my common sense level went to, like 11-year-old common sense. I combined that with lack of being able to use my left hand. My left hand, I still can barely feel it. It's still a little spastic. I'm still trying my best to use it when I can. It's just being stubborn. It's not coming back. Which is why I'm trying my best to help to bring it back the same way I brought my right hand back in 2016 with the minor stroke I had. This was a series of massive strokes, so obviously it's going to take a lot more time. I didn't realize it would take over 2 years. I guess it's 2023 now, so it's going on 4 years, but I've heard of it taking people like 8 years sometimes to recover. Let's go ahead and start this. Hopefully it saved my dog's name. I renamed him to Rover. I had to rename him because I thought I'd saved it last time, but here we go. I'm gonna put my headphones on. I gotta keep this as short as possible. But I always like to tell everybody that I'm gonna use my my custom font that I created in 2012 for Realms of Tokala, the title font it's called. I'm gotta get back to this game real quick. Yeah, I'm on Hero 2, by the way. That's my chosen slot because a lot of other people are playing this game. Here we go. I'm gonna see how far I can get this time. I'm not gonna get very far. I've never been able to get far. That one time I played this game, wrong direction. I'm not good at moving my... I'm not even getting everything straight today. But if anything I didn't say, I'm gonna see. Yeah, this past week it was there it goes. Not getting very far. I'm gonna look at my items real quick. Color of holding under miscellaneous here. I have all these random items. I don't know how I got the condom. Like on my heroes, even when before I rededicated my life to the Lord, I was having sex. That's another thing I'm refusing to have. Is he Rover? He is Rover, yay. Rover apparently really loves me. I'm just not here today. I'm going to try to keep this short because I like to move really quickly with everything Wednesdays. So it's part of my fasting ritual. Oh, there's another beetle. Well, I like to practice my singing, try to bring my singing voice back, and since today is my dad's birthday, I'll sing a happy birthday to him. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Dad. Happy birthday to you, and many more. At least I can carry a tune now. My mom's birthday was in December last year, the 14th. So she's less than a month older than my dad. I mean, they were both 20 when I was born. So this year, my mom turned 56 last year. So they're gonna be 56 this year. I turned 36. Yeah, I'm still 35 at the moment, but I will turn 36 this August this year. And y'all know I'm a stroke survivor. And I told you all the stuff I lost. Besides my left hand, I couldn't walk at first. Over 60% of the vision in both my eyes I lost. Mostly out the left viewing lane, but I think I've regained a little bit of it. A little bit of my sight. The lag is starting to get pretty bad because it's prime time hours. The internet. And the internet is extremely slow here because my husband hasn't upgraded it yet. And he was planning on bringing his Comcast internet from our old house that we had there to here. Yeah, transfer it. He hasn't paid the bill in a while because of yeah. Sorry, you probably can't hear me. Just wanted to say God bless. Tonight's Bible study night. I think we're gonna be in hope I have my headphones on the right way. I do have them on the right way. But I'm gonna go ahead and save this game. Even though let's save it and quit it. Alright, cheers guys, God bless, and don't forget tomorrow is I like to make my promotional video for Project Tokala. I think tomorrow I'm just gonna do a basic thing where I'm gonna go through some basic concepts for the horror quest line where you defeat the Witch of the Woods, Mortania Viralis, who is the mistress of Dracarius, and she with Dracarius spawned the armies of Dracar minions. I'm gonna go ahead and quit this game now. Here we go. Here we go. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. God bless. See ya. Cheers.